In the dazzling world of social media, appearances can be deceiving. Kat Torres, a young woman from Brazil, crafted a captivating online persona. She was a life coach. She was a spiritual guru. She was living proof that anyone could achieve their dreams. Kat shared stories of overcoming a difficult past. She claimed to have connections to celebrities. She even boasted of psychic abilities. Her Instagram feed, filled with glamorous photos and inspirational quotes, drew in millions. People were mesmerized. Kat's followers, many of them young women, saw her as a role model. They believed in her message of empowerment. They trusted her promises of guidance and support. Little did they know, a dark truth lurked beneath the surface. Kat Torres was not who she pretended to be. Behind the carefully curated image was a master manipulator. She was building an empire, not of empowerment, but of exploitation. Kat Torres understood the power of vulnerability. She used her platform to connect with women seeking direction and purpose. Her website offered a range of services, self-help courses, personalized advice, and exclusive access to her inner circle. For a hefty price, of course. Women paid hundreds, even thousands of dollars for Kat's guidance. They believed she held the keys to unlocking their potential. They were desperate for change, for connection, for something more. Kat preyed on these desires. She offered personalized consultations, showering her clients with attention and affirmation. She listened to their fears, their insecurities, their dreams. She gained their trust. Then she started reeling them in. She identified the most vulnerable, the ones who seemed lost and alone. To these women she offered a lifeline, a chance to work alongside her, to be part of something bigger than themselves.
I was one of those women. Captivated by Kat's story, I moved to New York to work as her assistant. I dreamed of a life filled with purpose and opportunity. Instead, I walked into a nightmare. Kat controlled every aspect of my life. She dictated my work schedule, my diet, even my communication with the outside world. I was isolated, overworked, and constantly berated. The glamorous life Kat promised was a lie.
I was a young woman from Germany, and I fell prey to Kat's schemes a few years later. Lured by the promise of a fresh start in America, I found myself trapped in a horrifying situation. Kat forced me into prostitution, using threats and manipulation to keep me under control.
These are just two stories among many. Countless women were drawn into Kat's web of deceit. They were manipulated, exploited, and stripped of their dignity. Their lives were shattered by the woman they once admired. The truth always has a way of surfacing. In 2022, Kat's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. Victims came forward, sharing their stories of abuse and exploitation. The media caught wind, and soon, the world knew Kat Torres's true nature. Law enforcement launched an investigation. They uncovered a pattern of manipulation, coercion, and financial exploitation. Kat was arrested and charged with human trafficking. Her empire of lies had finally fallen.
In 2023, a Brazilian judge sentenced Kat Torres to 8 years in prison. But the legal proceedings are far from over. More victims continue to emerge, their lives forever scarred by Kat's actions.
This case is a stark reminder of the dark side of social media. It shows how easily predators can use these platforms to prey on the vulnerable. It highlights the importance of critical thinking and the dangers of blindly trusting online personas. Kat Torres may be behind bars, but the fight for justice for her victims is far from over. Their stories serve as a warning. Be wary of those who promise the world, for their motives may be far more sinister than they appear.